Today we're going to look at finding the percentage of a number. So to find the percentage of a number, firstly we need to express the percentage as a fraction, change the of to a multiplication sign, express the number as a fraction as well, and then just multiply those two fractions together. So if we look at 25% of 60, 25% of 60. 25% is the same as 25 out of 100. Percent means per 100, so it means that 25% is exactly the same as 25 100ths. 60 is a fraction. 60 whole numbers is same as 60 over 1, and we've changed our of to a multiplication sign. I can simplify this quite easily by looking where I can cancel things by dividing by the same number on the top and the bottom to keep it equivalent. So I can divide the top and the bottom here by 10. It doesn't matter that these two fractions are on different fractions, because if I was multiplying them together over here, this is the same as 25 times 60 over 100 times 1. Because when we multiply fractions together, we just multiply the numerators together and multiply the denominators together. So just so long as I'm doing the same thing to the numerator on one of them and denominator in the other, it's okay. It's only with multiply though. You need to remember that it's only with multiplication, because we know that we can multiply the numerators together and the denominators together, and that's how we multiply the two fractions together. So here I can divide by 10 on the top and the bottom. I'm left over with 25 over 10 here. I can divide both of those by 5 and get 25 divided by 5 is 5, and 10 divided by 5 is 2. I've got 6 left over here and 2. I can divide the top and the bottom here by 2 as well. Divide 2 by 2 and I get 1. Divide 6 by 2 and I get 3. So what I'm left with is 5 times 3 divided by 1. And 5 times 3 is just 15 there. Okay? So I can simplify using it that way. Got two examples here. One's a simple example and one's a worded example. We'll just look at the simple example first. So finding 15% of 400. 15% of 400, I've converted both of these to a fraction and changed the of to a multiply sign. So 15% as a fraction is 15 100ths, so 15%, 15 over 100, and the 400 becomes 400 over 1. I can simplify by dividing the top and the bottom here by 100. Dividing that by 100 is 1, and dividing 400 by 100 is 4. So then I'm left with 15 times 4 over 1. 15 times 4 is 60. So that's what I'm left with. So now we've got a slightly more complex worded problem here. We need to really pick it apart to see see what we need to do and what we need to find. So let's read through it. Jax has saved $50 to buy a new pair of jeans. She wants either of two styles, Evie or Next. Evie jeans are normally $70 and are on sale at 25% off. Next jeans are normally $80 but are being discounted by 40%. Analyse the situation to determine if Jax can afford either pair of jeans. Analyse the situation. That means we need to pick it apart and look at all aspects of it and all details of it. Determine means to find out or to make a decision, a justified decision there. So, what's the key information? We've got our two jeans, Evie and Next. Evie are normally $70. 25% of that $70 has been taken away from that price, from that normal price to get the sale price. For Next jeans, they're normally $80, but are being discounted by 40%. So they're $80, they've had 40% of that $80 taken away to make it the sale price, a lower sale price. So we can analyse this by looking at the two jeans independently, two pairs of jeans. So firstly, looking at Evie. Let's look at how much money has been taken away, how much the discount is. So 25% of 70 is the discount. 25% of 70, that's the same as 25 100ths times 70 over 1. So we've converted to a fraction, changed the of to a multiplication sign, and changed the 70 to 70 over 1. So here I can simplify again, divide the top and the bottom by 10. Here, divide here the top and the bottom by 5, left with 5 and 2, and then I'm left with 5 times 7 divided by 2. 5 times 7 is 35. 35 divided by 2 is $17.50 discount. So the sale price, I'm taking that discount away from the initial price. 70 minus $17.50, that's $52.50. Because Jax only has $50, she can't afford those jeans. Can't afford the Evie jeans. But let's see if she can afford the next ones. Next jeans, 40% of 80. So we're going to look and see if we're going what the discount is for the next jeans. 40% is 40 over 100, 40 hundredths. Of as a multiply sign, 80 over 1. Let's look at dividing this. I can divide the top and the bottom here by 10. Divide the top and the bottom here by 10 again. Okay, so I'm left with 4 times 8 over 1. 4 times 8 is 32 divided by 1 is $32 discount. So that means $32 has been taken away from that 80. So our sale price is 80 minus 32, $48. Hey, she can afford the next jeans. So we can write here, therefore, our little symbol, 3 dots here. Therefore, Jax can afford the next jeans and have $2 left. So what we've done, we've analysed the situation here to find out what the sale price is of both sets of jeans. Then we have determined which she can afford, because we know that there's $50 she has. It has to be less than $50. These, therefore, the next ones are the ones that she can afford, and there's $2, they're $2 less than the $50 she has.